What's up, YouTube? This is the Fable Hunter coming at you again. After yesterday's basic Fable deck, I put together a new Fable deck. I would have liked to show you Psychic Wonders deck today, but because my school got report cards back, and I'm an Asian genius and my friend sadly is not, he failed 2 subjects and cannot be showing you his deck today. So I'll be taking his spot, sadly, and with the Fabled Dark World deck that I love so much. To start off with, Fabled Raven. Everyone knows what that does if you run Dark Worlds. You want this card so much. This card used to be worth so much, comes in Duelist Revolution. Probably the best card of the deck. It's a one-hit wonder, but other than that, it's really good. Once per turn, discard any amount of cards in your hand that you want. Any amount. This card gains 1 level per card, and 300 times the card to its attack points. Good card, tuner. Drops everything you need. Double Grapha, because running 3 is not needed because it special summons from the graveyard when you have something on the field. Plus, it's the popping power that Katsith has from the Fable deck, which is always nice. BLS, because, like I said, Fabled Dark Worlds. Dark Worlds are Dark Worlds are darks, and Fabled are lights. So, BLS. My favorite monster, Fabled Kushano, only one because he isn't needed so much in the deck, but he helps. He really, really does help sometimes. If I can pick it up. Double Katsith. Because I run the double Grapha, I have 4 pops instead of 3 from the triple Katsith combo, so I feel like I don't need Katsith as much in this deck with the Grapha. Double Snow, double Gold, and double Silva. I'm not going to explain them because if you're watching this video because you like Dark World decks and you wanted to come up with a new one, you should know what these cards do already. My other favorite Fabled combo, double Cerberus with his partner, double Ganasha. I explain what he does, level 5s, easy to bring out because it special summons from the graveyard when dropped. Next up we have the triple Bro, whatever you pronounce it. He's good because he's the draw power and that banisher you need for the field spell. So he's good, plus he's a level 3. Kushano, level 3s. Exceed summons, you know. Dianara, I explained him in the last video. Don't think I need to go through it again. Just a really big beat stick. Easy to get out. Next, the Effect Veiler that was in my side deck for the basic Fable deck. I was still, like I said, I want 3, but it's only been a day and shipping and handling, I guess, takes longer than regular, or whatever you want to call it. Morphing Jar, like it was in the side deck last time. Obvious reasons why you run this in a Dark World deck. And Sangan, Small Fiend. That was the monster portion of the deck. That's 24 monsters in this deck because this deck runs around the monsters. Next up we have the Spell and Trap cards. I'm going to start off with the spells. Double Gates, because it's the field spell. You need it, basically, for this deck. I don't run 3 because if you draw into multiples, I really don't think you're going to need it that much. Double Lightning with the triple dealing combo, because I like to have drop power, draw power, popping power, because I don't run MSTs, like I said. Cheerful Coffin, I explained this in the part 2 video of the basic Fable deck. I drop up to 3 monster cards from my hand. Pretty good card. It's an effect, it's not to cost, so it's good. And then the 4 staple magic cards. Reborn, Storm, Avarice, and Dark Hole. That's 12 magic cards. And next up, the trap cards. 4. And that would be the 4 staple cards that I showed in the last deck. Basically, I run these 4 staple trap cards and these 4 staple magic cards in just about all my decks. Or at least I try to, because I think that they're probably the best magic and trap cards in the game for just about any deck. That is all of the main deck. Next up is the side deck, which I changed around a little bit because it's Dark Worlds. I kept the Thunder King and the Grimro from the last deck, as well as the Honest and the Fine. because they're still good no matter what. Plus, Honest combo with BLS, still good. Next up, we have that missing Cat Sith, because I don't run MSTs, and just in case I want more popping power, let's get the third Cat Sith in there. The missing Unlight, the missing Gold, and the missing Silva. Because just in case the Fables aren't working out too well, I can take some of them out to throw in some more Dark Worlds and go a little harder with it, or just drop in another Unlight so I can get to that field spell faster. That is the side deck. It has 8 cards in it. And then the extra deck. The only problem with the extra deck is because I had only rebuilt my Fabled deck yesterday, it's the exact same extra deck. Although in the Epic Battle Pack Dawn, I do plan on getting more of him and his counterpart Adrius, Light and Darkness, basically. They are amazing rank 5s. They're easy to get out with Dark Worlds because of the various synchros from Fabled and Gold and Silva being level 5. That concludes this presentation of the Dark World Fable deck. Probably one of my favorite decks. I stopped running it because when I started running it, it was really, really good, and none of my friends could stop it, including the Psychic Wonder and Dragon Kid on my team on YouTube. They couldn't even touch it, so I just stopped using it. Although right now, I don't think it's as good as it used to be because of Inzectors and Windups, but other than that, it's a pretty good deck. It's a pretty good build. It could use more cards. Like, if I had the money for Tour Guides or Max C, they would be in here because I love those cards. But with Epic Pack, Battle Pack Epic Dawn, I'll be getting my Tour Guides for this deck, turn this into a turbo deck. Nice Dark World Fabled Turbo. Well, that's it for this video. Post a comment, subscribe. Peace out, YouTube.